Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to check out this cool kids dexterity game, Catch the Moon, published by Cosmos Games. Let's go ahead down the table here. I'll give you a general idea how the game plays, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so this is Catch the Moon. This is a dexterity game for children. And the way this game is going to work is you're going to start out putting this cloud base on here. And you're going to put 2 ladders on. What you're going to do during the game is when it's your turn, you're going to roll this die. And you're going to do what it says. In this case, you're going to put 1 ladder on there. Now, you can move this around if you want. But basically, so let's say the first one I put out is going to be like this. So you should be able to set that out. Okay, so I put my first one out. It can't touch the base here and it can't fall off. Now the different things you can roll this one where you put out 1 ladder. This one here you have to put the highest ladder, so it has to be the highest ladder. And this one here you're going to put out 2 ladders. So let's say the next one I place, I'll place 1. Oh, now if that happens, which is really bad, then you'll remove this ladder from the game, everything that fell, and you'll get a tier. The game will continue until you run out of ladders or you run out of teardrops. The last player to get a teardrop, so if someone gets the last teardrop, you automatically lose the game. After that, the person with the least teardrops will win the game. Now, like I said, I am not doing a very good job with this, but you could pick the different ones on here. So I'd probably pick like a straighter ladder to get things started. But this does move around a little bit, so it can be hard. So if I place some more on here, I can... Okay, anyway, I'm doing very, very bad at this game. But this game isn't actually that hard. You can place different placement for these ladders too to make it a little easier for your first game for the kids. And kids do very well with this, better than I do. So again, the game will end when you run out of ladders or you run out of teardrops. If you are the last person if you get the last teardrop, like I said, you automatically lose. If you place the last ladder, the game ends and the person with the least teardrops wins. So that in a nutshell is how to play Catch the Moon. Let's go ahead back up to the table here and I will give you my final thoughts. So I didn't mention during the intro but this game is a 1 to 6 player game, so it has a pretty high player count. So that means you can play with a lot of little kids and have a great family fun with this dexterity game. It is a very simple game, so it's meant for younger children, and it's very easy to teach. So the stacking of the ladders is a lot of fun, and the kids tend to be on the same level as the parents, or at least with me, they're actually going to be better because I really am horrible at dexterity games. But I really like the fun aspect of rolling a die, and you only have like 3 different results that you could possibly get. So it's really easy for them to understand that like either need to put 1 ladder, 2 ladders, or the highest ladder, and learning all those little cool tricks that you can use to like bend the ladders to make it higher or whatnot. So a lot of replayability in that. So just in them learning how to do the dexterity element differently or better, and trying not to get those little teardrops. The only thing that might be a little bit for some people is if you're playing with a lot of younger kids, you may want to remove that, like the kid instantly loses if they get the last teardrop. That would be the only suggestion I would make. Other than that, if you get a little bit older children, fine. That's actually a great mechanism because it adds the stress to the game while you're putting it on there. Good stress. So if you're looking for a fun kids dexterity game for younger kids, I would highly recommend Catch the Moon. Thank you for watching.